Hello viewers, today we are going to learn how we mix the starter feed for pigs. As we have already discussed, before piglets are given grower feed, they need first of all to be introduced to starter feed. That starter feed can be introduced as early as the 7th day after birth, and the piglet can continue eating that feed starter up to slightly before 3 months. And you may realize that we are going to change some ingredients, the ones that we had used for growers feed, because a starter feed is supposed to be fed by very young piglets. Therefore, because you are introducing the piglets to start eating and to develop their stomachs so that they can digest feed properly, we are going to include some ingredients. Others we are going to vary from the amounts, and others are going to remain the same. As we always do, we learn how to make 1 ton of the feed. And today we are going to look at the ingredients that you use to mix. That is the raw materials that you use to mix 1,000 kilograms of pig starter. You may have your pen and your paper so that you can list down the amounts and the raw materials that you need, so that when you start mixing, you do not make any mistakes. Remember, the piglet is quite young, and therefore it requires a lot of care when you are introducing this feed starter, so that the stomach develops well, the digestive system is good enough, and the piglet will pick from the mother's milk to continue suckling, and at the same time to continue eating this solid food so that it grows very well. Now, without much ado, let us look at the raw materials that you are supposed to have in order for you to mix exactly 1,000 kilograms of the pig starter. You need 430 kilograms of maize germ, 150 kilograms of rice polish, 120 wheat bran, 80 kilograms of maize flour, 50 kilograms of full-fat soya, 70 kilograms of sunflower, 40 kilograms of copra, 30 kilograms of milled groundnuts, 20 kilograms of lime, 25 kilograms of pollard, 2.5 kilograms of premixes, 2 kilograms of ricin, 2 kilograms of threonine, 1.5 kilograms of methionine, 2 kilograms of yeast, 1.5 kilograms of toxic binder, 1 kilogram of enzyme, 2 kilograms of DCP, 1 kilogram of Ripido, 2 kilograms of salt. Then you mix your feed very well. All these raw materials are many. You are supposed to mix them well and make sure that everything has mixed well. Then, as usual, I advise that you pack your feed in dry bags and make sure that you put your feed in a dry place. Remember, pigs do not eat anything, and if the feed comes into contact with water, then it is going to become damp and the pigs are not going to eat. So for you to make sure that your feed is well secured where it is safe, you put it in a dry place. When you are feeding the piglets, make sure that you give the dry feed. Do not mix it with anything. Don't mix it with any water, because the stomachs of piglets have not yet developed to take care of themselves. When you make the feed wet, it may cause the diarrhea because of the incubation of the bacteria in their stomachs. When you feed the piglets, make sure you do what we call ad lib. in their crib area where the mother cannot reach that feed, make sure that that feed is always there and the clean water is available for the piglets. So do not just feed piglets like big pigs where you feed once or twice or thrice, but piglets are supposed to be exposed to this feed throughout the time so that they practice and they get used to eating slowly by slowly until they grow big enough to be able to eat with the division of times in the day. Thank you very much for listening to me. And for those who are really supporting us in this channel, we really thank you. Thank you very much because you are encouraging us to continue producing videos so that we can continue learning together. For those who have not subscribed and you are really watching this channel, please, please, please subscribe so that we can continue supporting one another and learning together. Thank you very much. Until next time, goodbye.